Okay, welcome to Path to a New Primer. Looking at the universals of language, and this is our second part of this topic, chapter 3 of the Primer Guide. When we talk about universals of language, we're really kind of venturing into the linguistics field, and we're going to be looking at the common elements for all languages, some of the basics of linguistics, some of the basic terms, and then also how linguistics is factors into developing literacy primers. So thinking about language, we look at our language pyramid and the building blocks, if you will, for language. And so we'll be looking at phonetics, phonology, morphology, grammar, and then discourse, meaning conversation, meaningful conversation, and written materials, those kinds of things. So in our previous video, we talked about phonetics and phonology, and now we're going to be looking at the building of words with morphemes and what that means. Morphology is the study of the internal structure of words. Morpheme is a meaningful linguistic unit that can't be divided into smaller meaningful parts. For instance, dog is a morpheme. It's a meaningful linguistic unit. And then the S on dogs here, S is a meaningful linguistic unit because it indicates plural in the English language. So it's a morpheme in English. So a word is a single distinct meaningful element of speech or writing used with others or sometimes alone to form a sentence. And so we're pretty familiar with words and kind of what those mean. A word can be made up of one or more morphemes. For instance, the word luck is a word. It's made up of one morpheme. The word lucky is also a word, but it's made up of two morphemes, luck, and then the morpheme Y, E, which makes it an adverb. So we have the sounds to syllables to words. So we have our sounds in the language. So in this case, we have the sound B, A, and E. And then we're going to make syllables with those three sounds. B plus A, bay. B plus E, B. So those are two syllables. And then the word we're going to make with those two syllables is baby, or in English, spelling baby. And so that's how those morpheme, those blocks build to make a word. Now we're talking about syllables. There's different types of syllables in the language, and words can be made up of one or more syllables. Every word has at least one syllable and then perhaps more. So all syllables have a vowel sound with them, or a vowel-like sound, and with surrounding, may or may not have surrounding consonants. So for example, the simplest syllable is a vowel. So here we have some examples of you have A, or an A, even. Then you have an open syllable, which the syllable ends in a vowel. And so then you have a consonant with a vowel. And so you can have any combination of consonant clusters there with those vowels. Closed syllable has a consonant or consonant clusters at the beginning and end of a syllable. So here, consonant, vowel, consonant, like the word cat. Consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, stop. So you can see you can have various formations of closed syllables. And this becomes particularly important for us to understand about a particular language, how it forms its syllables when we come to breaking down the words in our word boxes for the primer lessons. So our types of words, we have noun, person, place, or thing. We have a verb that shows the existence, action, or occurrence of something. We have adjectives which modify a noun, and adverbs which modify a verb.